This is Beautiful Black Butterfly, and I'm back with another YouTube video. I haven't really been on in a while because I was refreshing my brain and taking a break on the internet. And today I want to talk about pain and why do we go through pain and what we're going through today in our life, especially our youth today, and why we go through what we go through. Now, why are we having pain? And why are we feeling where we're feeling these last couple of days or these last month? Or you could have been having pain years or 2 years. And what's stopping us from moving forward and getting out of the pain that we are in a situation? Now, people go through pain when they're depressed. You go through pain when you're lonely, when you lose a loved one, and you having a breakup with your boyfriend, or you broke up with your husband or wife. And we go through that because that's a struggle for us, and we don't know how to get through it, and we don't know how to get through the pain that we in, and that we know what we think we know. And sometimes it's not good to stay in the pain that you are in, because it's not healthy and it's not going to help you move forward in your life. So when we are in pain, it's hard, and it could be physical pain, enduring pain. But when we are in pain, who can we turn to? Who can we trust? Who can help us with what we're going through when we are depressed? Who? Why are we going through all that? And we ask ourselves these things, and we find ourselves lost, hopeless, because we don't know what's going on, and we are just suffering, and we don't know the answer to it, why, and we get lonely, and we stay to ourselves and say, no, I don't think this person, I haven't talked to this person in so long, and why would this person want to help me, and they're not going through what I'm going through? If that person is going through what you're going through, and they went through what you went through, and they know the struggle, and they know the situation about being in pain, then yes, you can ask that person to help you what you're going through, because they've been through pain. They know what you're going through. And that person knows exactly what to say because they've been through what you've been through. They know the struggle of pain. They know what they know what the outcome to bring, and they can help you bring you out of what you're going through. Because, as an example, if you are in pain right now, a person that never been in pain before and never struggled with that type of pain you are in because you broken up with your boyfriend, they can't help you because they don't know how it feels. They're not gonna know what to say. They will just tell you what you want to hear, and it's not gonna help you because they're not gonna understand what's going on with you. And another thing is you just lost a loved one, and you just in so much pain, and you just suffering, you're depressing, and you want help. You asking somebody that never been through that situation, that never lost a loved one, that never lost their grandmother, that never lost their mother, that never lost a child. Yes, if they're willing to help you, but they not gonna understand what you're going through. A person who never went through that can't help you, but a person that went through that, you will get a better understanding of what they're going through, and they can help you bring you out of what you're going through because they went through that, and they know, and you see them happy and stuff. They can help you because they went through the struggle, they went through the pain. They know what you're going through. Those are the type of people that is willing to help you. Yes, you can see a counselor. Yes, you can see a Christian counselor. Yes, you can ask a pastor, anybody. But it's something different about asking someone. It's something different about asking somebody who went through what you went through, and they know you're struggling. They know the pain you're in right now. They know the pain that is so deep inside you that you don't know what to do. They know the mindset that you're in because they've been through that, and they're gonna help you see you through what you're going through because you went through that. And it's okay to ask somebody for help past this. Sometimes I feel the same way. It's like asking somebody to help you and tell them what you're going through, and you feel like, should I? Because even though they pastors or even though they counselors, you feel, are they really going to help? Because you don't, even though they say, oh yeah, you can touch me this time, anytime. Girl, you're not a burden, you're not bothering me. It's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm a counselor, I'm a pastor. It's what I'm supposed to do. And so that's what we feel sometimes. We're always asking her, but they see the outcome different because they taking time out of their way to help you, and they could be doing something else that they wanted to do. And so there's a difference in pain, but there's something different with you, with who a person that you could always ask for help. Somebody, and this person I'm talking about is this person. You don't have to have doubts about him. You know, he not gonna he not gonna never leave you. He ain't gonna have doubts about you. He will always be there for you. He will always be a friend to you. He will always be a father to you. He will always be there for you. even if you left him, he will never leave you. He will always be there, willing to pick you back up and to hold your hand and to help you with what you're going through. And in that mail, we call him Jesus. Jesus will never leave you. He always there for you. He's there when you're sleeping. He's there when you're dreaming. He's there when you wake up. He's there when you go to every appointment. He's there when you have to go to the emergency room. He's there if you're having a seizure and you can't hear nobody, but God can, and you can't really hear what they're saying, but God can hear them. He knows exactly what he's saying. And if you put your trust in him, you know that you is being taken care of. You know that he's taking care of you, and that he will never leave you or forsake you. He will always be there for you. He's a friend to the friendless. He's a father to the fatherless and a mother to the motherless. God is 3 in 1. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. God is 3 in 1. And if you have a good spirit and God, you will start to see God kind of different. You will start to see things kind of different. And when you go out walking around or you see people or you say hi, they will see that good spirit in you, and you will start seeing people kind of different. The ones that mistreated you, the ones that never been there for you, and the ones you just don't want to be there. Yes, a lot of people say, oh, if you say you're a Christian, but why do you don't want to be bothered with such and such person anymore? And the Bible says, love that neighbor. And the Bible says, love your enemy. And the Bible says, love those that hate you. Or do we have to be friends to the enemy? Why, if you call yourself a Christian, why you not, now you don't want nothing to do with them? Why you don't want to talk to them? They say, didn't that person apologize to you? Didn't that person just look like he wants to start over? No, that's what the devil wants you to think. The devil will always try to switch up God's word. Yes, the Bible says love that neighbor, but it's that neighbor is always mean. That neighbor is always being negative. That neighbor, and you never do nothing to them. Yes, it's different. Yes, you can say hi to them, but that's still love your neighbor. But you don't have to be bothered with them. You can say hi if you want, but that's still loving your neighbor. But you don't have to have a relationship with them if you don't want, because you find it bad. You've done nothing wrong to them, and they in that mindset, and they want to stay in that mindset, and they want to stay angry and be whatever situation they're in. No, you no longer have to be bothered with them. And yes, Bob said love your enemy. Because if we in school, if we at work and we in store, we on vacation and this person just won't leave you more alone. This person won't lie on you. Then everything he can do, lied on you, got you in trouble for no reason. And you might have got a fight with them. But then after a while, you didn't want nothing to do with that person or that friend. And eventually, yeah, you see your enemy again, and that person just say hi to you. You say hi, and you wait back. Oh, you want to play this game together? Sure, because I would say love your enemy and love those that hate you. So you playing with somebody that you fought with, that you have often on occasion with, or flirtation with, and he wanted to play a game with you, or she wanted to play a game with you, and you just sat and you just laugh and you have fun. And after that, you say goodbye, and now you see yourself following that person on social media, and so on and so on, so on, because that person is moving on, because that person that because you're doing the right thing. You see what God can do. That person is moving on. You don't worry about the past. If something happened to you in school with that enemy, and now your friends, now your followers of each on social media, the past is in the past. It's okay to give a person a second chance. It's okay for that. The Bible talks about giving second chances. It's okay for that. Just like me, I gave my ex-boyfriend so many chances. I knew him since he was in school. All the chances, kept forgiving. That's more than 2 chances I gave him. Gave him a whole bunch of chances I can't count no more. And then after that, you prayed about it, and then something don't feel right. Then you start every time he called, like something like telling you there's something wrong with this picture, and I don't think you should. And this is something you should pray about, and something that you sense. The more you get involved with God, the more things God starts to tell you, the more you start to sin, the more the Spirit will reveal it to you. And after that, like, nah, yeah, after I broke up with him, you can see the true person when they take you back. When they take you back and say, you see the real person in the way they act. And that was no, because it was just the devil trying to get in between you. It's like if you reading your word, God, it's like when you read your word, God going to show you some different things. The more you read, the more the devil will pick at you. So you have to be careful. And if you go to the Bible, like Psalm 69, Psalm chapter 69, verse 26, coming from the New International Version, it says, for they prosecute those you wound and talked about the pain of those you hurt. And then if you go to Psalm 38, verse 7, it said, my back is filled with certain pain. There is no health in my body. And Joel 6:6 said, "Yet if I speak, my pain is not relieved, and if I refrain, it does not go away." And that's what some of us are feeling. Just like in Joel chapter 16, verse 6, when we in pain, it feels like it's not relieved. We still feel the same pain. But if I refrain, it does not go away. So it's like it is the same thing over and over and over and over, and we just tired of it, and we don't want to go through it no more. No more pain, no more suffering. No. And it is how we feel. And why do we have pain? Why pain? Why must we undergo pain? Why does God allow it in the first place? What did I do to deserve it? Why? The answer will surprise you. God could be using pain to prepare you for greatness. How does gold become precious and valuable? When it is refined by hot burning fire. You cannot purify gold without healing it, but when it comes out of the fiery process, you receive it in purest form. It is impossible to get pure gold without putting it in the fire. In the same way, God used pain in our lives. Fire will make us people of value. Pain is inevitable, valuable, and cannot be shared with anyone. Wow. The person who is suffering had to bear it alone. It is an integral part of life and cannot be avoided. However, we must learn how to live with it and be victorious through it. So we have to live with the pain. No matter what the situation may be. Sickness was a stranger to me because I spent around 7% of my life in the hospital medication. So there's a lot of people, even though we are going through pain, there's people that's going through worse pain than us, that spend most of their time in the hospital, not getting out, nothing to do. And I'm going to tell you why we should turn through the Bible. But when you start to go through the scripture, I find it hold a different outlook. I receive hope and understanding that God does not allow us to go through pain to break us. On the contrary, it is to prepare us for something bigger. A person who dreams of becoming a bodybuilder can never achieve his goal if he does not accept the pain of exercising. In the same way, God allows pain to mold and train you so you can become a useful vessel. So, a reminder is pain is not meant to destroy. Instead, it builds a Christ-like character in you, which will help you to grow in Christ. Life means until your last breath. So accept your pain and glorify God as you go through it. Remember, there is no gain without pain. So Nothing comes easy. We're gonna go through pain, and you're gonna go through so much trial and situation, and you can also read James chapter 1 verse 2 and 4. Consider it pure joy, my brother and sister, whenever you face trial of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produce perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Galatians 3 verse 13 says, Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us, for it is written, Cursed is everyone who is hung on a pole. Wow. And then you can also read Daniel chapter 3 verse 30, Daniel chapter 6 verse 28, 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 25, 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7 through 10, and Philippians chapter 1 verse 12 to 14. Why pain? And it will tell you why you're going through what you're going through in so many ways. Why pain? Why are we going through this? And it got some good stuff in it. Some really good stuff in it. Just like in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, it said, But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That is what Jesus saying to us. Jesus said that. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why for Christ's sake I delight in weakness, in insult, in hardship, in persecution, in difficulty. For when I am weak, then I am strong. So you are not weak, you are strong. Keep fighting. Don't let the devil stop you from doing what you're doing. You are strong. Don't worry about your haters. Your haters can't do nothing to you. Be strong. Keep fighting. Because you are strong. No matter what the situation is, no matter what you're going through. God loves you just the way you are. And He will always be there for you, no matter what. May the Lord abundantly bless your hope and dream, bring blessings out of your trial and challenges, and bless others through your hands and heart. So use your hand for good. There is so much going on in this world that is not enough love, and nobody is helping each other. Nobody is saying no Jesus no more. It's like everyone has given up. Everyone has given up on hope. Everyone is in fear. Nobody is saying what they really is going through in their life. And we all need each other, especially since COVID been happening, been going on. or the sickness been going on there. Everybody been against each other. Everybody been losing their mind. Nobody been loving on each other because what they're going through. And we all feel like it's giving up, but don't give up, because even though we are in pain and you could go through, you will get through it. Just find your peace. And there is peace. Just like John chapter 14, verse 27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world give, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." The word peace in the word means to be without problem, conflict, or stress. However, the peace that Jesus offers is something that the world cannot give or take away. The peace Jesus offers defies circumstances. The peace Jesus offers defies logos. But for someone who has never experienced it, that kind of peace can seem unattainable or impossible. But Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He can speak one word and claim the wind and wave. And he can do the same thing with your heart full of fear, anxiety, and depression. When we are focused on Jesus, our mind will be fixed on his peace. Peace is found in trusting the person who controls all things. The more you meditate on his grace and power, his eternal glory, his influent wisdom, his unwavering faithfulness, his perfect righteousness, his immune patience, and his wonder love for you will all remain in perfect peace. So challenge yourself. Find peace in the mind in the midst of today. Ask Jesus to provide type of peace that people will be confused by. That's the kind of crazy peace and love you are called today. We'll read John chapter 14:27 again. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid. That is what Jesus is saying to us. And that's what he's saying. He loves each and one of us. And you can read that if you're looking for peace in your pain. You can also read Matthew chapter 14, verse 22-33. You can also read Exodus chapter 14:14, Psalm chapter 34:14, and John chapter 14:27, and Psalm chapter 16:11, and Psalm chapter 29:11, and Psalm chapter 46:10. Colossians chapter 3:2, 2 Corinthians 10:5, and Matthew chapter 6:31-33, Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, and Exodus chapter 3 verse 1, Psalm chapter 30 verse 5, and Romans chapter 8 verse 18. In Romans chapter 8, verse 18 says, I consider that our present suffering are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. So, yes, we know we may be going through pain right now, and we don't know what to do, but God wanted to tell us and wanted us to know that He loves each and one of us, no matter what we're going through, no matter what the situation may be. God loves us just the way we are, and He sacrificed His life for us so we could be free, so we could live, because God knew what was going to happen. God knew that He would have people that were still worshiping. He knew He had faith in us because we have faith in Him. He knew what was going to happen. Nobody can stop you for what you believe in because it's in you. Nobody can take that away because it's in you. God is in you. What you learn from God, nobody can take that away from you. If they don't want to believe you, then let it be. As long as you believe, that's all that matters. And keep sharing His word. Keep spreading the love. Keep spreading the gospel. You don't have to be in church to worship God. You don't have to be in church to worship Him. Go worship Him anywhere. Because a church is just a building. It's the people in the building that makes it different. It's people in the building that worshiping Him. The building is just a building. The building is just there. Don't need a building to worship. You can worship Him anywhere you want. Hey, worship Him in your dream. God is in your dream. He knows what's going on. If you pray to God, say, I don't know what type of dream I'm having, but this dream, I know it's not a God. I know it's nothing but the enemy. I know it's not a God. And I'm just going to rebuke the dream in the name of Jesus. I'm just going to rebuke it because I know. And then you want to read your words, read your word. But happy at the end of the night, read your Bible, rebuke it, and then go back to sleep. Don't stay in fear. The only person you can ever be afraid of is God. Because He's the one judging you in the end of the day. Because He's the only one that holds the key to heaven and hell. So He's the only one that's going to send you is to heaven. Fire. He's the one judging. Nobody else. So do the right thing. Make good choices in life. Yes, it's hard, but you gotta try your best. You gotta stand tall. You gotta stand proud. Yeah, if you drink, then drink, but don't get drunk. Bible talks about that. And Yes, we gotta stay clean. Stay clean. Wear nice clothes. Everybody likes different style. Everybody likes something different. But it's up to you. You is your own person. God already knew what you was gonna be before you was even born. He knew what your name was gonna be. And as you get older, he knows what you're capable of doing. He knows something good that's in you. You just gotta find it and find a way to release what is in you. And you, if you're going through, you gotta push through the pain. You gotta push through the suffering. You gotta push through it all. No matter if you have a friend, you have a friend that will always be there for you. And he's the man that's above. So stop trying to fit in with everybody else. Be somebody different. Stand out and be a different. Be that person that's going to change the world. Be that person that's going to make a difference in life. Be that person that says, yeah, child, you can do this, child. You got this. I believe in you. Because I was once in your shoes before. And I'm telling you to you because I know there's something good in you where you don't have to be that person anymore. So you got this, and you just have to believe in yourself and be true and be trustworthy because you can do all things through Him that gives you strength. You got this no matter what you're going through. Believe in yourself. Have faith because I believe in you. Suicide is not the answer. You just giving the devil what he wants. And he's not going to stop anything because the devil's just going to go on with the next person and do the same thing over and over and over again. But I say, no, you fight for what you want. You fight for your needs and want. Because the Bible is the answer. The Bible is the key to your all. The Bible is your weapon. And the devil is afraid of that. Because the Bible can help you what you're going through. The Bible got every answer you need to know. The Bible got everything you're going through. You open up the Word. If you have the Bible on your phone, click on it. Or just read it all day. Just read it all day. And you fight for what you want. You fight for your life. You stand up for your family. You do what's right. And watch how God bless you. Watch how things start happening in your life. Watch how, wow, you're glowing. Yeah, but it's not the type of glowing you talking about. The glowing I had is something it might be hard for me to explain to you. I'm glowing because I'm reading His Word. I'm glowing because I'm praying. I'm glowing because the more I seek Him, the more I get closer to Him. And the more I be happy, the more the pain, I won't feel pain anymore. And then you just begin to believe and you won't feel that burden on you no more. That is what God wants. On your good days, your bad days, your worry day, your worst day, just pray.